Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circled in the schedule since the start of the season. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Terrapins will kick it away to get this game going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
First and goal here for the offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Keeping it on the ground here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. and is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 10 now. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Terrapins. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Nick Forrest sends the offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Caught behind the line. It's Starks. Football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Defense is coming after him. The freshman threw it behind the receiver. Off the mark.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. He's going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Lets it go under heavy pressure. Takes a shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Demon Deacons will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he steps out of bounds. A big play, an exciting end to this first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Gonna run it. It's Williams. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He'll hand it off. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Jamania. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. It's a quarterback keeper. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. The Terrapins looking to keep this drive moving. Gives it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Terrapins. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. He's going for a big play downfield. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out at the 6. What a crucial takeaway.
Oh, my gosh. At this point, this offensive coordinator has to consider going to the backup. This defense is baiting him into coverage, and he continues to throw these interceptions.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up 1st and goal. And now the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
29 Philly. Ready.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive.
This could be it. This could be it. This could be the turning point. Let's go.
The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. The Demon Deacons come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Demon Deacons will kick it off to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Get some space around the 30. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Handoff from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And the Terrapins will have 1st and 10 here.
Jackrabbit. Freedom.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Second down after that completion.
Here we go.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Ready up.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Get set.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Now it's 2nd down here.
42.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Easy. Reload. Ready.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. And the wideout goes in motion. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Touchdown, Terrapins. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turn. It could be the nail in the coffin.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Handoff in a single back formation. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Terrapins. And this one is getting ugly. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On the run, it's Williams. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking to throw it again. And they heave it deep downfield. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete. The Demon Deacons come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to...
And the ball to the ground. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. And the running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Okay, ready? Important third down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down.
You're better than me.
The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it for a big gain. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the Demon Deacons will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Black 24. Black 24. Squirrel. Go. Go.
Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The Demon Deacons trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Snags a quick throw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing second and goal.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him after a short gain. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. And the Terrapins will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got some space here. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wake Forest. He just sprints into the end zone. A special teams touchdown, potential momentum-changing play in this game.
Well, that was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The gunners were flying down. He's able to avoid them, picks up a couple blocks, and then you could see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield, eventually all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout, Crook. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.